Hello, everyone. Welcome to another dynamic episode of the Poetry of Justice show with JackieRay Phillips and the amazing Lori G, the Benefactor. How are you today, girl?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's
absolutely.
going on? What's going on? Let everybody know what's going on.
You know, I am just in super excitement. We got 3 kings with us
Amen.
this evening that are going to just break down some serious knowledge for us. So it's going to be a great show. I would like to briefly introduce each of these gentlemen. First, right here, we have GSThaGreat joining us.
Hello.
Right? Welcome, welcome.
Happy to be here. Thank
So
you.
glad that
Happy
you're
to
here.
be here.
And we also have Packie here with us. Yes. And then we have King Ju here with us.
Hey,
Welcome.
Happy to be here.
And we are all happy about BLKFuse, right? And that's what we're here to talk about. These gentlemen represent BLKFuse, and we're going to tell all y'all about it, how to get connected, how to be a part of it, because you got to get on board immediately.
If you're not already.
Yeah.
Sign up.
We're going to start with you, Packie. What is BLKFuse and why?
BLKFuse is a black network for black people, for all races, but I'm going to say created by black people. Because media is definitely needed for black people to have, we have our own story.
Right. So you're there, you're sitting there one day and it just kind of, brainchild, and you just took that brainchild moment and put it into action.
Called Ju.
How did the two of you meet?
Oh, well, we met, actually it was on a video shoot. It was a video shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, my other engineer was making a video, and he called him to film the video. Then after that, we was talking about music and different things, and it was just, we probably never talked, not since then, at one time. So I was telling him what I had going on, and he brought him aboard and talked to him every day now. That was before BLKFuse social media, then BLKFuse TV. So I was telling him when I had the idea, and I called him, and we went to work on it.
Amen. That's beautiful.
Why media?
Because media, I think that's TV is kind of shapes the mind of people. You know, and media is controlled by the other people. So, you know, they put us on when they want us on, take us off, or tell us how we should do something when I don't think another race can tell black people how to do something.
Right.
It's the only way. We have to do it our way.
Right.
We have to.
We do.
GSThaGreat, how did you join BLKFuse?
My journey has been going on like 3 years now. I knew somebody that knew Ju.
Okay.
Shout out to Tall Flame, and through Tall Flame, I met Ju, AB, shout out to AB. Then I met Packie, and I think after me and Packie met, we haven't stopped talking since either. Like, our phone's always on, you know, speed dial. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Same thing with you, like number on speed dial. So we all on one accord.
What do you say when a person says, I can't? What are your thoughts on that?
Weak.
How do you eradicate that, or can a person try? You know, do you in your business, a person, I can't do that. Do you align with that person? Do you go into business with that person?
No.
Do you know?
It's a hard no right there.
Not a hard no.
Hard no.
Hard no.
Because you already, half of the battle is mental. So you already psyched yourself out saying I can't.
Gave up already.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. You said no.
Or you'll look for any reason to quit.
Right.
True. It's like a cop out.
So what, America, or maybe America's too big, but the economy doesn't always support the thinking of the masses to be entrepreneurial in nature, right? Oftentimes it's, I got to go to this job, or I got to find this big company to work with. What inspired the entrepreneurial journey for the 3 of you?
Well, for me is, my family don't come from money. I don't come from money. So I just think, of course it's easier to work for someone, but I just don't see that as the ultimate goal in life. It's you have to take chances in life.
You have to.
So if you're not willing to take the chance, you're going to live in a box, and they ain't going to get you very far. So
That's true.
Just you have to.
Especially nowadays in times, you got that person in office that
Mm-hmm.
wants to eradicate and erase black people, more or less.
Mhm.
So it's better. This is it.
So it's media is even more so needed.
Absolutely.
Because we have our own media, you can't
Can't
regulate me.
take that. No.
So
It's sad they did it to poor Kimmel.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that? The Jimmy Kimmel
Free-
situation.
freedom of speech.
Mhm.
because of what's his name, Kirk?
Yeah, Kurt. Well, what I would say is, no fun and likely it would happen to Mr. Franklin. Is that his name?
Yeah.
No fun and likely. I don't
Charlie
know.
Kirk,
I don't know the full extent. I don't know if Jimmy Kimmel made a joke about it or whatever the case may be. But I feel this freedom of speech is part of,
Yeah.
freedom of
I don't
speech.
think the
American
president
right.
should have the right to
Exactly.
Just
Mm-hmm.
press people about what he think is right and wrong. That's not his line of work.
right.
He's
Like-
supposed to be policing the country, not what somebody does with their own media.
Or all of a sudden deciding that Tylenol is the reason behind autism.
Well, I think he's weaponizing, right?
Mhm.
So it's
Like
that
you have zero
I have
science degree.
right. I have a vendetta with you about something else, but because I have the power
In this lane.
to oversee this particular thing, whether it's the FCC and media, whether it is big pharmaceutical companies or whatever that is, then you weaponize that.
Mhm.
That's definitely what he's
That's
doing. Definitely.
Yeah.
Which is why I think it's incredibly important that we take ownership of our own stories and to tell our own stories. So I'm very impressed and excited about what BLKFuse is doing and what you have to offer. So for those who are listening and everybody's like, okay, I keep hearing BLKFuse, how do I get connected? How do I sign up?
Go to your app store, Android or iOS, or
Mhm.
even desktop, blackfusetv.com.
Mhm.
You can download the app or desktop version.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's available.
that's BLKFuse TV.
Mm-hmm.
It's everywhere, like you said. Drew, anything you want to add?
Yeah, we the hottest. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
It is.
And so, go ahead.
I'm sorry to cut you. I just wanted to say, like, I wanted to piggyback off what you were saying about sharing our story, right?
Mm-hmm.
They try to erase our history for so long. So
Mhm.
working with a man like this, working with these great black men, they said, hey, you can't strip this, and we got this. We the creators of this. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's important. We
Right.
can't erase our history.
Absolutely.
No
Yeah.
matter how hard they try.
We cannot.
Thank
we
you,
can
guys.
to tell that story. What type of
Alright.
programming will we find on BLKFuse TV?
Music videos, TV shows, podcasts, a variety of things to come, but a wide variety of things.
Mm-hmm.
So
Isn't that exciting?
That's very exciting. Lots of options.
Stays
yeah,
cutting
it's gonna
edge.
go and grow as we build. We have to keep building, but it's gonna grow. So
It definitely will
it's gonna be a
grow.
wide variety of shows and things on there.
New films
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
like ours.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
coming
looking
out.
forward to
Yeah.
working with some new film directors and
Uh-huh.
just black
That's
people.
gonna be exciting.
So on that
Excited.
entrepreneurial journey, because I know there's someone watching, POJ tries to be a platform of inspiration and to celebrate and magnify the achievements of people of color. As you say, media platforms don't always do that.
No.
But someone's probably listening thinking, I want to start my own thing, right? But I'm afraid of the challenges.
Well, that's
When you
Mm.
look at your journey, what has been a couple of challenges that you had to overcome, and how did you approach those challenges?
Don't be afraid,
Don't be afraid.
because we don't have the answers always today, but that don't mean you can't get them tomorrow. So
Mm-hmm.
just the challenge of believing in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just it's always gonna be challenges, but what's life without challenges? There's no such thing. So you just gotta believe in yourself. That's what I could say.
Mm-hmm.
Just if you believe in yourself, do your research. Don't be scared to fail.
Mm-hmm. I think there's something there, right? Don't be scared to
No.
fail.
Yeah, it's just a lesson in failing. What did I do wrong? Instead of it went wrong. Try to
Mhm.
correct your wrong. Don't worry about being wrong. Just that's only momentarily if you correct it.
Yeah.
But then I think when it was instilled in us, like, I know if I fell off a bike when I was young, my mama or daddy saying, get up, that ain't nothing, get up and try
Mhm,
again, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what that
That's good.
signified.
That
Just
motivation.
keep going. Keep
You
getting
gotta
up.
get back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep getting up, right? I think
Yeah.
that's the hardest part too, though, is that sometimes people just kind of fill themselves with that self-doubt, right? And I think it's good to create a network around yourself. What do you guys think about that? Do the three of you support each other
Yeah,
to
most
provide
Definitely.
that encouragement?
Definitely.
Most
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, I know I talk to Jew a lot, and if I'm, hey man, what you think of this, or any endeavors or anything, he gonna either support it or say, hey, we gonna talk about it. Same thing with Packie, and I know that it's vice versa. So I agree.
Yeah, definitely have to support each other.
Mm-hmm.
And be honest, right or wrong. If you think it worked, not why. It's just gotta have an open conversation about whatever it is you're thinking about or doing.
Right.
So it's just the trust factor in a person's opinion.
Right.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That says a lot, though. I tend to think.
It definitely
Lady
does.
Sissy, don't you think so?
I do. I think it says a lot, about the support and encouragement that we provide each other.
Yes.
And particularly, I know this may sound bad, but it's a little bit true. That doesn't always happen instantaneously amongst the African American community. I mean, we have been referred to as like crabs in a barrel, right?
Yeah.
So we're not always uplifting and supporting that journey. I know Sissy and I have had a journey in this whole podcast radio thing that has reflected upon crabs in a barrel.
Holy
Has
moly.
Black Fuse experienced that type of
Oh, definitely.
metaphor?
Definitely. 'Cause you got people will see you working on or doing something, and they'll refuse to support until it become trendy. I would say
Mm-hmm.
that's how we are. We'll know our people doing something, but we'll choose to do it elsewhere just because.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
right. It's a lot, but you can't stop. You got to keep grinding.
No, you have to.
Fact.
It just fuels me to grind even harder. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
he's trying to get me now. You know how I do.
I mean, when you weed now, you people find out who loyal and who around, who gonna stay, who gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Who's going to uplift and tell a story?
The work ethic.
Yeah.
Like who's in your proximity, and like, remember we were saying this the other day. Everyone that's in our proximity is not necessarily your corner.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So,
Very true.
have
They
to be
just
very
hover
careful.
around and see what's going on.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an eye on what they think, have an
Swift.
opinion instead of support, just support. But
Yeah.
it's life though.
Mm-hmm.
So
Business partners making it happen. And I think that's just what it is at this point. You just have to make it happen. We just walk the walk and talk the talk and make it happen.
stay consistent. People will see that you're not going nowhere. So
Yeah.
sooner or later, I have no choice but to
It's a
support.
catch on.
They ain't going nowhere.
He's like,
That's true. I'm going to be here.
is he still here? Like, holy
Support.
moly.
It's true.
So if you see something enough, what is that? And you'll check it out.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about your work with the Jazz Festival for Harbor City. What is that
Well,
to you?
Well, that's the community where I grew up. So the Jazz Festival was the second annual.
Okay.
So with the city, I was trying to get all this footage to be able to get funding from the city about, Black Fuse TV and Black Fuse Media.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why
That's
it was
beautiful.
important to
Yes.
be there, be prepared, and be able to present all the interviews and everything we did. So they'll see where we're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that you're legit.
Yes. So
That's all. But even still, the community aspect's what I like about it too. Right?
It was. And it was a wonderful
Really?
turnout. There was lots of representation there. And just an all-day cool vibe, I think. Everybody getting along and enjoying and supporting and celebrating together. I think that's really important in our communities. And
very
that doesn't
much.
often happen, right?
So just think about, we have people taking pictures, but having media to where we be able to place the Jazz Festival, further show people the events is important.
It is.
It is.
So
And I think in this climate
Sorry.
where we look at media, and I think some of the mega places are looking for diverse content,
Yeah.
right? They're looking for different voices. Well, they used to be looking for different
They
voices.
still
Now,
are.
the new president, who knows what's kind of happening to that. How do you see your network? What's your aim to kind of shift the narrative around Black stories?
Well, I think what I would say is back in the day, I think when it was first created, BT Bob Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
that he did exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think that was like the greatest thing ever when BT came out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but for whatever reason, he went corporate and decided to sell, which is okay, but I think he still should have sold to someone black.
Mm-hmm.
So by not selling to somebody black, it just got watered down and lost what it was the original purpose of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was to give all these different opportunities to black people or to see different black communities in a different light.
Mm-hmm.
Creativity, originality, all the things, because the world's different everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think by having your network, which for black people, because that's what it was for originally, you get to see the different lights and entrepreneurs and all the things we had to offer. Because TV is just, been the same way forever.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think that was a missed opportunity in itself. But to your question, having Black Fuse, you get to dive into a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not restricted in any way.
Right.
It could be somebody can tell me an idea. I'll be like, well, film it, put it up there. It's just that simple. You see what I'm saying?
Can we cuss on here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I was.
Yeah.
That was the only thing you had to say. No, before I say anything, I just got to make sure.
You gotta make sure and check the boundaries, huh?
But just to go off what you were saying, people don't know what they want. That's why we're here in the first place. People don't know what they want. They follow the trends of what's hot, who's hot. The creativity is getting limited as we speak. So when you do something that's thought-provoking and you can actually get the idea out of your mind into the world, every time it's successful, people gravitate to that. And because we've been losing platforms like BET, there's been less and less quality control, right? So people need to see podcasts like these and things like that on the BLKFuse TV network.
Absolutely.
So they can, get out of their algorithm. Because, YouTube, Instagram, they feeding you bullshit at this point.
Right.
So
Right.
sometimes you need a full cooked meal, a nice slow cooked meal. And I feel like, with a quality network, that's what we could do.
Absolutely.
And to piggyback off that, yes, one of the hottest podcasts next to these ladies is In the Studio show on BLKFuse TV. And, on there, I'm just giving people opportunity to hear real live stories, real live people. There's no cuts, no filters. Let's talk about what you got going. We're not going to talk about what's holding you back. We're going to talk about what's going to get you there. I think that's what my podcast is different and what it brings. So make sure y'all tune into that. I don't know what camera I look into. Which one? This one? Make sure you tune into In the Studio show on BLKFuse TV app.
Amen.
Right. Definitely.
It's a great show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As well as this.
Yeah, I
Well, thank
appreciate
you.
it. Thank you too.
I think all those things you said are definitely important within our community, right? To provide that elevation and that uplifting. I'm interested. I'm the nosy one of the two, right? And so I'm always interested in people's journey, in their origin stories. And so I'm interested as to what are each of your origin stories that led you to media, right? That provided that passion for wanting to change the narrative, for owning the narrative, for getting rid of the bullshit, right? What is your origin story that brought you a passion for podcasting? Whoever wants to start can start.
Well, mine was music because it was kind of music and media goes together. So it was originally, I think we was all into music first. So music led to, most of the time you make a song, you got to have a video. You have a video, you got to promote it. You got to promote it, just all these necessary steps. So if you create your own media, you'll end up putting it on your own platform,
Mhm.
network instead. So
Mhm.
now you make a song, you put the song and the video on BLKFuse TV. So it's just you had to give it to YouTube, you had to put it here, but the journey started with music. But I was like,
Mhm.
well, we just kept leading into social media because you have to
Mhm.
advertise it.
Mhm.
Start your own, you can advertise on your own.
Mhm.
Other, start your own TV. You can put your music video and whatever else information on your network as well. So music is where it started.
Mhm. Okay.
Well, yeah, for me, I had a little situation when I was about 17 years old. Um, Signed to a little label or whatnot. Went through the whole process. Um, Started off in front of the camera, and then I worked my way to the back of the camera. And then once you work your way to the back of the camera, it opens up the doors as far as decision making is what you want to do, what you want to put in front of your lens, you know. And then moving on with the phase of that, you learn how to monetize your content and own your content and not just post it on everything and anything, but finding ways to, make the content live longer than a moment and compensate the people in the content. So it's just building and building, and then we come to this space where first we made podcasts, then we signed podcasts, then we're in the podcast business at this point, So it's literally like a pay-per-view situation, right?
Cool.
Where they gonna pay for this view right here. So
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
whether it be time, money, or energy or whatever, it's value. That's all I'm trying to say. It's building value. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much the origin.
Yeah.
And the origin of me come from Compton, California.
Woo woo.
Former tar babe. I mean, I'm not former, but alumni.
Always a
okay?
tar babe.
Yeah,
Come on
once
so
now.
you're a
hard.
so
So
that's
hard
what-
to be a tar
I
babe.
knew
so
there was
hard.
something special about
Yeah,
this
so
guy.
Exactly.
yeah, so that's what we do have in common,
That's
right?
right.
All right. So I'm a tar babe, and I started writing music and doing music. So I started like just rapping.
Right.
Found Ju. Ju recorded and cameraman. He did a lot for me. Then after that, like he was saying, it was just like, you know what, this ain't this. There's no ceiling, right? I talk to Packie all the time. There's no ceiling. So I said, hey, we got together. So let's start doing something else. So not only I said, okay, this rapping is cool. It's cool. I like it, but I just saw media and I fell in love with it, and it was just something different.
Yeah.
I can talk and share my story without the music. I just can use my words. So my journey with them, like I said, was going on like 3 years now, right, fellas? About 3 years now, and I don't plan on going nowhere. They know that. So yeah, it's been a magnificent journey for me.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, where did the inspiration of your podcast come from?
Being in the studio all the time. I mean, being there with you late, early morning, late nights. And I was like, we have a lot of stories that, amongst ourselves that we share, amongst ourselves in the studio. I said, we thought, like, how about we bring other people to the studio and they share their stories,
Right.
So, and that's what we did. So that was the creative process behind that. Collaborative. Anything you want to say on that?
Sure, we came up with the vision and we made it happen, and it really just was a door opener for everybody, to get, like you said, get their story across in a new 2026, 2027 type of way.
Okay.
So that's what the idea was.
Without the smut.
Right.
I don't know if they know what that means, but without, people, I ain't gonna say no names, but some podcasters like to talk about the negative, right? Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
That's true.
I ain't into all that.
Right.
I ain't into all that.
Positivity and
Positive
uplifting.
and uplifting. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, we need more of that. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
A fresh anointing.
Now, owning a network is no small feat. I mean, that's like a major thing, right? So how do you guys handle programming and what do you put up? What do you take down? Like how are those decisions made? You
Same.
guys make that as a
Man.
group
It's
or?
just we could be individual, be group, it's whatever. Like I said, just trust. You got something to say. You got something to say. What I think, what they think. Just get together collectively.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like everything else. You figure out how to get from point A to B. Just talk about it. I don't think nothing's hard. People make things hard. So that's what I believe.
You
So
believe?
you don't have to have all the answers every day.
Mm-hmm.
Just figure it out though.
Mm-hmm.
So
One step at a time.
And it starts with the people. You know, it's for the people, starts with the people. So we're not just making content out of thin air. You know, you submit your content. If we like it, if we think it's entertaining, we run it through the system, and if we like it, we'll place it, and we'll figure out what type of deal we can make with you, and things like that. But it's pretty much, there's no like, oh, you got to make this type of content or you got to do this. Like, no, do it your way. If you could present it, present it. If you need some help with the presentation, call me, and then we'll figure it out.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah, well, that's good. Definitely an opportunity for everyone to have a voice.
and also, there's no one way to do something. So Fox probably started and did this way. ABC probably did this way. As long as you make it to the finish line, that's all that matters. So I don't think there's no wrong way. It's just to figure out how to get there. I think so.
Right.
And again, we didn't have a blueprint. We just knew we wanted to do it. I think that's just the biggest. Once you commit to it, you'll figure it out from there. Like anything else, I think everything's the same. I believe.
I think the adventure's a part of the process too, though. Enjoying the journey.
Yeah. Oh, the
Along
journey
the
is the
way.
process is everything.
Yeah.
That's the.
That
It's like,
every day not knowing what you're going to uncover or discover for that.
it's like being on a roller coaster. It's highs, lows, twists, turns. You just take that ride.
Goliath.
That's true, but some people don't get on a roller coaster. They're too afraid.
And that's
They're
just
too afraid.
that's
So
the
what do you
same-
speak to JoJo who's full of fear? What do you guys
Well,
say to that person?
Stay out the way.
Stay out the way. Okay.
Because you're in the way of people that's trying to go somewhere. So
Yeah.
just get out the way.
Yes,
Or-
agree. What
or-
you got to say? You agree? Get out the way,
Kind
Lori. You
of,
just holding up the line.
Or you just gonna just face your fears, man. That's what I say. Face your fears.
Face your
fears.
Face your fears. Face them.
Or just get right. Get right. Sometimes, you know, it's like a train, right? This is a big train. Everybody's not gonna be ready to hop on the train. But when you get ready, you know, make the preparations, get your fare right, and hop on the train. Get your mind right, get your
Okay, King Ju, I'm
situation.
following that.
But the train is gonna go no matter what. That's
Right,
just the
yeah.
point. The
Regardless.
train has to get to its destination. People got work, people got families, people got all types of things going on. So the train is not for one person, so one person can't necessarily hold it up. The train is for everybody. It's for the community. So we like pretty much promoting, hey, community, get your stuff together. If y'all need help, let us know. And get on the train. It's enough seats for everybody at the end of the day. You know, there's no, you know, bigs or littles. We all humans, and at the end of the day. So, you know, everybody at different levels in life. But at the end of the day, we all trying to get to the same destination, which is, you know, peace, happiness, family, love, you know, that type of stuff.
That's right. So when you think about your network, where do you see it in the next 5 years? And what legacy do you hope to create for Black creatives, for future Black creatives?
Not hope, but I will.
Okay.
Because it's just create a legacy of never scared to fail, and when you start something, you should be trying to create a legacy. That's the purpose. That's the whole sole purpose. Is gave a lot of opportunities and brought light to entrepreneurs, especially Black entrepreneurs. We could do anything. You just have to be patient and consistent, I think.
How would you define legacy?
Something that never ends. It's like if I could be gone 100 years from now, we should be able to talk about the same thing. That's a legacy to me. Never ends.
Never ends.
Never ends.
Okay. So when you think about future BLKFuse projects, are those never ending?
Never ending.
All right.
Because the life changes all the time. So it's going to be new things come and go. You just there's no.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Like we never thought we'd be in the media space now. Look, years ago, somebody kept creating things.
Right.
You know, it's
Keep
about moving
going.
forward.
Right.
TV was only channel 2, 4, and 7.
Do you remember
and
that?
7,
Yeah.
9,
Remember when TV used to
11,
go off?
13.
Yeah.
It used to go off.
So what happened? People kept
Mhm.
creating things for it to keep going because it cut off at a certain time. Somebody changed that for it to be on 24 hours. Then they created Netflix, Prime Video, different
Streaming
forms of
platform.
streaming media. So by having somebody's always looking for the next. So that's just life. You just keep creating and keep. There's no end. There's no limit.
Right.
Just keep going.
That's
The world's forever
cool.
changing.
Yeah.
So
What do you think about the next 5 years?
Bigger deals, bigger journeys. I wake up and see the future. To be honest, I see a lot. Like I kind of think about 10 years from now. Like I was thinking the other day, like man, how can we get this get in the studio on Tubi somewhere? Like it just
no,
need to be.
Tubi's not it. Tubi's owned by Fox now.
Well,
See, it's not even black no more, and they're changing the whole thing.
Yeah, well,
See, they sold it already.
I just see us like just beyond space, man. Like for real, I do.
Being a direct competitor, I would say that's the best.
Being a direct competitor
to Netflix, Prime, everything.
Okay.
Direct competitor is the best way to put it.
Okay.
Well, I feel that way already on the high, low, and medium key. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just saying, look, when we did that promo video, Sissy, about 4 or 5 years ago, we did this promo video. We're like, okay, we're going to be I mean, outside of YouTube, okay? No disrespect to YouTube. YouTube is YouTube. But I was like, we're going to be on somebody network. I don't know when, I don't know where, I don't know how. Remember, though, I used to tell you that, but we're going to be somebody network. I had a little coworker at the time. Remember, she would tell me, live your best life, JackieRay. And she used to just like be really going for my stuff. And she'd be like, yo, podcast, you going to be on network TV, JackieRay. And I was like, this little girl crazy. But look, sissy.
Look.
Yeah.
Yay.
Speaking into existence.
Yes,
Right.
words are powerful.
For real.
So I feel like I'm already I'm on Black Fuse, shoot. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
facts.
That's it. That's it.
So once upon a time, there was no such thing. So
I know, right?
progress already.
Yeah.
That's so
So it's just
beautiful.
to keep progressing and more people watch the show, more people download the app, watch it. Just keep adding to it, more shows, more movies, more whatever.
Yeah, that's the beautiful part.
It is. I download the app.
I know.
That's
I
what's up.
watch it
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
We
That used to
watch-
be
I
a
watch
go
it
to
all.
TV. Now I
Mhm.
don't. I've been watching some of those new movies that have came up too.
See, they're going to slowly integrate Tubi with more white TV and all that.
I
Is
haven't been
because they
watching
bought
it.
it. So it's just going to change it out.
Right.
Well, since we're speaking about the next 5 years, you got to think we're a technology company. So the technology world, 5 years is
Today.
fast.
Yes.
You're 5 years too late. Really, if you're just now getting it, you're probably 5 years late. So we thinking about things the next 10 plus years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The technology that's coming to the iPhones and the Androids is going to be next level. So y'all got to make sure y'all tuned in and tapped into the resources so y'all be able to use it, you know, because I say a lot of people that's using these features to monetize their shows and stuff, these are the same features that was already being used. It just wasn't available to the regular person. So now that we have the tools and the resources, the things like we talk about AI and, you know, the different levels of technology, they already 5-10 years ahead as far as what they're going to do with it, who's going to be allowed to use it, how much it's going to cost, all of that. So that's the space that we're in. We're not worried about what, you know, old boy across the street doing, around the corner doing, you know, respect and all of that. But we thinking what is the iPhones doing in the next 5 to 10 years?
Right.
What is the Netflix of the world doing in the next 5 to 10 years? So when we have our conversations, that's the type of things that we thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
When you think about legacy, King Ju, and Black Fuse, what does that look like for you?
I haven't stopped in long enough to even think about that stuff. The book is still being written.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a long book. It's a big book. So I think, you know, whatever people say, that's for them to say it. You know, I can't necessarily tell you what to say, but if you open your eyes, you're going to see it. And the history book should reflect it. If you check your AIs already and ask them what is Black Fuse TV, it's going to tell you. So I don't have to necessarily tell you. The world is going to tell you, you know.
Yeah.
So like I said, I don't think about that type of stuff. It's we still in it to win it. The game ain't over. You know, it's a lot of time on the scoreboard, and we got to score.
That's true.
It was definitely making a movie out of
movie coming soon.
Movie, documentary, new apps.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff on the way.
So if they don't know, I'm also
Yeah.
I do music on Black Fuse. So, you know, GSThaGreat, go look that up. And the same way, piggyback off what he said, I don't have to tell you. You can Google GSThaGreat and or Chat GPT or AI, and it'll tell you what I'm about and who I am. Straight up. Yeah, we the new feature. We the wave, man.
That's it.
Mm.
That is incredible.
You're not gonna sell like BT.
Say it again. Oh, you're not gonna sell?
No.
Okay, well, good.
Not an
He
option.
said
Good.
no. What if they give you a number you can't refuse?
I still don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, they always say that.
BT is doing more harm not being black than it is money. I mean, you know, it's good.
What
I want to make all
happened
the
to
money.
BET? That used to be something I used to always watch. Now I never turn it on.
Yeah.
And
That's
I don't know
what they
why that
did.
is. I
Or
just
they
it's an
bought it.
afterthought.
Yeah, because what they did to it, that's the point.
Right.
So that was the greatest thing ever. So to have $1 billion in the bank, that's just for you. But I think the network was for
For
everybody.
the people.
So
For the
that
people.
was more important.
So is there a strong
Okay.
community tie that Black Fuse has?
1,000%.
1,000%.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Every community, all the communities.
We
Yeah.
heavily, well, where I'm from, in
Yeah.
Long Beach, different communities, but yeah,
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
Compton's
Definitely,
represented there as
Compton,
well.
Long Beach,
Yeah.
Wash,
They have a wide
Lakewood,
variety of
Harbor
people.
area.
Through community, because
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
everybody's community based. They just go Hollywood and off somewhere else.
Mhm.
We're all from the inner city.
Yeah.
That's so true.
They just pick us off and take us somewhere else, but try to keep it more community based.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people in the community, so it's a lot of people to touch, and you know,
Right.
a lot of people.
Right.
So how many people it is from Compton? We get Compton, we had Long Beach, we had Watts, Harbor City, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of
And,
representation.
and when you say a big number, what's a big number to you?
Me, Jack?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
said
said
they
the
offer you a
sale.
big number. What's a big number to you?
Oh, yeah. Let me think came to you for about 10 bill.
That's not a big number.
Okay.
No, I think over time you can make it anyway. That's why I don't understand taking it at one time. I just think you can make it anyways over time.
Right. You never know.
So the point of just taking it and having it in the bank, but the importance of it's like selling off your people, because that's what happened.
Right.
Well, that's
Just
what I'm
wondering.
feeling. I'm
Yeah,
hearing
that's
is that
that.
it's not just about the individual,
No.
right?
Right.
The creator of Black Fuse. It's about the impact that Black Fuse
Yeah.
has.
Long lifetime
On the
impact.
community.
Yes.
You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about Monday night's writer's room, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, they're asking, why won't Ash sell? Why won't she
Yeah.
sell? It's like, it's principle. It's principle. There's no dollar amount. I hear
Well,
you.
gotta
I'm
say,
with you on that. I'm
said,
with you.
If you
But
said
yeah.
10 billion, if you say 10 billion, if we got
And
offered 10
somebody
billion,
else.
that means it's worth more than 10 billion at that
Right.
point.
Mhm.
You
Right.
know, so they would be
Right.
getting a deal. They might say, man, they really worth 100 billion. Let's see if they take the 10 billion,
Mhm.
because that's how we plan it at that level.
Right.
Playing that
So
game.
say 10 billion compared to
game.
Facebook, that's nothing.
Right.
We've made Facebook way more than 10 billion as a
Mhm.
collective. So I'm just saying the numbers game,
Always.
we have to really see the value in us.
Mhm.
The
'Cause
value
10
is
billion
in
is not,
It's in the person.
people sell out over 10 billion all day, but that's not, like we were saying, it might be 100 billion on the table. So
And then you can say it's a bit more than that behind it. So it's principalities,
Exactly.
I guess.
It's just
That's really what it
multiple.
is.
It's ownership for Black people. That's the most
Right.
important thing.
Ownership. Yeah.
Because everything we had, they buy it and sink it. So just to be brief, like we had FUBU. It was created. It was
Mhm.
millions worth millions and millions. But what happens is the competitors pitch in to buy things to eliminate it. I don't know if people know that.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Levi's, Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren, all these people have purchased something to destroy it. So you think about it. FUBU was hot when it was by black people. When they sold it, it slowly disappeared. At Carl Kanai,
Mm-hmm.
same thing happened.
Mhm.
Rockaware. See, all these different things,
Mhm.
that's what they do. They buy it to slowly sink it. Because you're a competitor. You're
Mhm.
taking money from, like I said,
Make their
Levi's,
money straight, right.
from Tommy Hilfiger, from all these different companies.
Mhm.
So they know the profit margin that they would be making if you didn't exist. So they sink it. It's no longer none of it. Sean John, Rockaware, they all sold it because it was hot and they didn't get a lot of money, but that was just they didn't understand the game at that point. What's the biggest black clothing brand now?
I have no idea.
That's a good
That's
question.
that's the problem. That's the problem. We don't know.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So we keep selling things. We don't own nothing. It's never gonna look the same once somebody else buy it. Why would you buy something to keep it the same?
the same.
Right.
See what I'm
Or
saying?
what you're alluding to, there's a bigger motivation in the buying, right? So the motivation to buy is to really destroy the culture.
That's the only reason music, all of it. As long as we keep selling something, we don't own anything there. We're destroying our own history
Right.
by selling things.
It's just in a legacy of Brenners.
So what legacy did BT have now? That it was sold.
Yeah, just you're gone.
See what I'm saying?
But then that leads me back to the importance of community, right?
Mhm.
Because it seems like all these individuals that you named, they could have held on to them, right? They could have held on to FUBU. What's his name? Damien something or whatever.
Damien Jones.
Right? Yeah. They could have held on to it, or, Diddy could have held on to Sean John. But
he bought it back.
He did buy it
Bought
back.
it back. And that's what the problem with that story, that's a whole nother story. His political party movement that he had going on, buying his stuff back to help people and all that stuff. So when the battle was Ciroc, like I said, that lawsuit was for black people, racial discrimination. A lot of people don't probably even know that. But when you get to doing something because you understand, he was trying to correct his wrongs, I believe. Because the importance of owning stuff for black people.
Right.
I can say that.
Yeah. So
Trying to fix
They
it.
don't want us to own nothing.
yeah, because that's why anytime something get hot, they gonna try to buy it.
They want to take it.
Yeah, because they know
Well-
we normally sell, but if we don't, and
That's
what
the
you was
key,
and what
right.
you was alluding to, what happens is a person blows up and he's no longer connected to community. So when you become disconnected, you have no problem selling because you're not connected.
Absolutely.
That's what happens.
And so what do each of you think about the importance of community?
Community is
We talked
everything.
about that.
That's everything. Community is. We got a lot of brilliant people in the community. They just not given the opportunity to be brilliant, and not having black entrepreneurs in a position of power, they'll never get the opportunity. So the community is everything. We got a lot of brilliant people in the community.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everything to me. I grew up in the community, all the community. When moms was gone or pops was at work, you know what I'm saying? The neighbor next door or somebody was taking care of me. You know how they say it take a village.
Yeah.
And I really lived through that. So yeah, community is big, man. It's really big, man.
I think we need more people in like working for, well, like the community leaders, meaning like we got people that work for board or directors and all that type of stuff. We need more of them in the community because we got somebody else coming from somewhere else
Don't
on the
know about
board
the community.
of our community where they don't live at, and I think there's no way you could help the community without being part of the community. So that's a big problem because we worry about too many of the wrong things instead of who's in who's on the board of directors in our community. Do we
Mhm.
know any of these people? We should if it's our community.
Right.
So if we just allowing people to come to work and
And
get paid
just-
to do a job and they go home, how do they know what's going on?
No, they don't even know or care.
So I think
No,
that's very important for us to pay attention to being part of the community. Not just say you lived or you grew up, but actually represent the community, you
Right.
know, board and all them different things. So
Mm-hmm.
then that'll lead back to it still has to be covered through media.
Mm-hmm.
So these are real jobs,
Yes.
but
yes.
they're allocated to people outside of the community.
Mm-hmm.
So
That
well,
is
and
very
thank
true.
you for making that change and having the fire and the passion to do so.
yeah. So I
I
would like to
appreciate
do
it.
some community stuff in Compton as well. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
because I'm sure
We're
somebody
gonna get
that
together and do that.
they got events. Somebody's on the board. You can,
Talk to
interview.
Lonzo.
you know, there's a lot of different stories that won't get out unless we make it
Yeah.
happen.
Make it happen. Fact.
Well, we're making it happen. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of
Absolutely.
me. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of GS. I'm proud of all of us. Ju, Lori. Look at we doing it.
Yeah,
And so, like
fact.
we said, we just more people hopefully
Mhm.
will get on or not, or if they can, however you can, day to day, or even on your social media, we can make differences.
I think
So,
we
we're
can.
helping
And I
each
think it's
other
like you
'cause
said, you know, the train is going to keep rolling through, as King Ju
regardless.
says, right?
Yes.
And it's for us to get on. And everybody ain't ready to get on at the same time, right? As you
Yeah.
pointed
you
out.
just said
But I think as long as the train keeps going, eventually more and more
Yeah.
people
Right.
will board.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hmm.
Just got to keep working.
Yeah, definitely keep working.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to all of us to make it happen.
Mhm.
But I'm sure it's other people in Compton that important people that have
Mhm.
need a voice.
yes, yes,
You know.
Yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
I'm looking for you.
Yeah.
We coming for you.
So-
Trust in all communities though.
Yeah,
all
good.
communities for sure.
Yeah,
So-
everyone
Yeah.
has a story to tell.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Everybody.
So we
Man,
got to go to work.
good old days.
Go to
That-
work and
Yeah,
figure it out.
Especially, yeah.
and figure it out. Definitely keep
Yeah.
pushing through.
So once more media coverage of inner city, I think it'll be rewarding because now you shed light on things they wouldn't normally.
Right, receive the airtime for.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it celebrates stories, right? It goes back to that question we talked
Mhm.
about. Maybe
the
a
same thing.
legacy that Black Fuse would have in the future is that it does tell stories of positivity, right? That it does represent us in an authentic light. Where I think sometimes media, as you share, Packie, that story got a slant, right? It's a bit
Mhm.
skewed because they're going to tell the part of the story that supports the narrative that they want to tell, not
Sure.
the authentic one.
Yes.
Right.
And the opportunity that it gives. That's
Right.
what also I want Black Fuse to be known by TV and social media, the opportunity that it gives. So
Mhm.
as it grows,
Yeah.
it'll be able to, give people jobs and different things going on.
Right.
So as it grows.
Let me say, because I think we're being a little bit too modest up here.
Okay.
We also a multimedia company. 'Cause I don't even think we even touched based on. We also got Black Fuse social media app.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You can find on all your Androids and iOSs. We have this. What compare? You want to compare it to
Facebook, it would be more
or
of
better
Facebook.
or
Black
better?
Fuse.
So we also have that, and we also have a radio station, fellas.
Yes.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Black Fuse Radio 1000.
Yes.
I'm a host and Ju, executive producer on the show. Ju, talk about
So
it,
media
man.
is
Yeah.
everything. Social media, TV,
Yeah.
radio.
Talk about it.
Tell me
Create
more
your own.
about the radio.
Yeah.
I mean, you said positive stories,
Mhm.
right? But through media and different outlets, it don't have to be just positive story. It don't got to be just negative story. It just has to be a real
A
story,
story.
like you're saying.
Mhm.
So, you're not gonna always get the Disney Channel version of what's going on, and through traditional media, people don't usually get to tell their own stories. It's always getting translated, in different ways or whatnot. So, we got radio. If they want to say "fuck you, bitch," they can say "fuck you, bitch." You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If they want to say, "Hey, have a good day," today was a good day, we could do that, but we're not limited. So
Right.
when we have
Right.
different platforms like social media, Black Fuse, You know, you're not gonna get shadow banned because you said something and lose all your followers. You know, because you know you don't agree with
Right.
or we don't agree with your views.
Right.
So positive, negative, up, down, all around, it's all good. Just you know, as long as you ain't a bot, as long as you ain't on some like you know hate speech type of thing. That's what the media. We talk
come
about
on
media.
over.
That's the importance of
Right.
having media.
Yeah.
Being able to say what you want to say.
But
That's true.
you could also get an interview on radio too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Facts. Yeah. I'm a host and got a show West Coast Wednesdays. Every Wednesdays on BLKFuse Radio 1000. Every Wednesday, 7 and 10 p.m. Every Wednesday. And Thursday, Throwback Thursdays.
10 p.m. is Slow Jam, hosted
10
by me.
10 p.m.
Oh, okay.
hosted by, and Ju also have Indie Tuesdays. And what else you have, Ju?
I got everything. Just
Right.
just
Give us the
hey, you
design.
need that
Just
work,
everything.
holla at me. I got you.
So, I mean,
Okay, I'm a music fan, definitely.
So,
You got to tune in? You haven't tuned in
No,
yet?
I was
We're
not
going to make
as
sure you locked in
Yeah.
before we
abreast
leave.
Yes,
right now. How do I
yes.
listen?
Oh, easy. So
Tap into your phone. You just go to BLKFuse Radio 1000 and you save
on
it.
Google,
the
you go to
icon,
Google,
the
go to
iPhone,
your
whatever.
go to your with your browser.
Then you can.
BLKFuse, and that's BLK Radio
Yeah.
1000.com, and then push play. It is free. Push play. You will
got it
hear
on your
you will
phone?
hear
You
us.
got it on your phone?
What 24 hours a day?
course.
You will hear us.
365.
365, 24 hours?
24
hours.
Because, you know,
hours.
I have a 2-hour commute. So I
Okay.
need something to
Yeah,
listen
we
to.
did.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
you're going to be a loyal.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
I would be a
yeah,
loyal
yeah,
You go
listener.
2 hours. San Diego or something?
No, that would make sense. No, just the IE from
Oh,
LA
yeah.
to the IE.
The
Oh, yeah.
traffic.
The
is what-
traffic.
The traffic.
This,
huh?
this live right here.
Yep.
We might could work something out and get some of y'all podcasts on
on
radio.
the show.
Oh,
Facts.
yes.
On the
Absolutely,
radio
on
show.
the radio
Yeah,
show.
Just
sound
drop the
bites
bomb.
and all
Y'all can
that.
drop the bomb right here.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
world premiere.
World premiere. Yeah.
We're in, Sissy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
We gotta show 'em
make a
how to
commercial
network.
for it.
We gotta
Yeah.
show 'em
Tune in
how to-
tonight, though, to Slow Jam.
Slow jams.
Tonight.
We got to show them how to
7
support each
p.m.?
other. You know what I'm
10
saying?
p.m.
10 p.m. Ooh,
yeah.
that's a little late. 10 p.m. Okay. I'm going to set my alarm.
Pacific time.
10 p.m. I love slow jams.
Yeah,
I don't know
man.
if Jackie shared. Did you share you used to do a music show?
I did not share.
Is
Yes,
that right?
it was
Let's talk
called
about
The
it.
Critique Show.
Okay.
I
I
have been
know.
advocating for the Critique Show to come back.
I know.
Let's do
It was
it.
great.
What
Yeah.
was the critique show?
Mhm.
Critique things or
Critique
Yeah.
music.
I do this. I'm gonna come in one day and do in the studio. But basically, music. It's all about music, and then I kind of critique the
We got
song.
shows
Like a
on
reaction?
BLKFuse, though.
Yeah, we have a reaction show, so like a reaction show.
It's really cool. Hold
It was
on.
cool because she would because I know her, I would give her songs. And then she would play it and then talk about stories that happened with those songs.
Right, yeah,
Talk
yeah.
about what the
That's what it
motivation of the
is.
artist,
That's
like
what
what is the
reaction is.
artist saying.
Mhm.
Have y'all ever
okay.
really listened to Bobby Womack?
Yeah.
No.
Jesus,
You gotta listen to
silly.
the lines.
Oh,
the
his
lyrics.
lines, his words.
His
Came so
words.
much.
Listen to the words. Get past the beat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back.
You'd be
I'ma
like,
get back.
wow.
You should do it.
I'm gonna do it.
You should do it. Okay,
that's
G.
good,
Lou
though. That's
challenged
cool.
me too.
Because I think music for me is like the soundtrack of my life.
It is.
Right? If I hear,
Everybody.
I
Yeah.
hear a
Just takes
song,
me
it takes me
someplace
right back
else.
to
Mhm.
that moment.
What you was
In life,
doing.
yeah,
What I was
moment in time.
doing
Find
then.
that
Exactly.
date and that
I agree,
time and
I
that
agree.
commitment.
Okay, I got a
agree.
2-hour drive tonight. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna tune in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
Yeah.
Cool. A wide variety of music.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wide variety.
You
Yeah.
just,
So,
pick it all
old school
up.
rap, new school,
Remember I
Prince,
did with
Michael
that,
Jackson,
what was that
everybody,
lady?
Parliament, everybody.
Not Parliament.
Yeah,
Parliament.
Okay.
Prince.
Ozone Gold. That's
We
who
going
it
Prince.
Yeah.
We going Donny
I'll get back to
Hathaway.
was.
Parliament.
All of that. All
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, I was cute back when Parliament was out. Watch out.
Oh.
That was my time back then.
Parliament, George Clinton.
Her and them
Mhm.
Absolutely.
64 Chevys, you and them kids that's over there.
Okay,
huh?
that's just
See,
Act like nothing.
keep it down. Act
Yeah,
like
that-
nothing. Keep it down. There we go.
Too
That's
much
good.
information.
Yeah, there we go. We'll
So-
say that for the
and
after
also
show.
for also for independent artists, so people
Mm-hmm.
with new music get them opportunity to be on the radio as well.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Oh yes.
So they'll be
Okay.
able to submit
Yeah.
their music to the station. Drew, check it
Yeah.
out, and
Tell them where to submit it
Well,
at.
how they
Ju.
submit? Because we showcase lots of new independent artists
Okay.
here
oh, see,
on the
Love
POJ
that.
show and
Yeah.
their
Okay.
followers. So how would they get their
Oh,
information to you?
BLKFuse Radio 1000 at gmail.com. Make sure you send the MP3, your artist name, and your ISRC code. make sure you take a picture, whatever you need to do, send it through, and we'll reply at our earliest convenience.
I like that part.
And the code
reason
is so you're able to get music royalties.
That's what I was just about to say.
Oh,
So
okay.
you get
Radio royalties.
you get royalties over here.
ASCAP,
you know what
or
I'm
you
saying?
have your
If you
BMI.
ASCAP, BMI, you get royalties over here. So if you want your music played over here, like you said, that's BLK, all right? BLK
Mm-hmm.
radio
FUSC
at
radio.
gmail.com, man. Get
Okay.
your music heard. Because I'm going to blast it. Ju going to blast it. Yeah.
This is like one-stop shopping. I really do not need any other channels, right?
Yeah.
I'm just zoned in. I can hear the radio. I can get some good
Social media.
programming. I got my social media. It's
Mhm.
all right here with Black
And I be
Fuse.
trying to tell people,
Facts.
because everybody's on Black Fuse. I mean,
Yeah, everybody's on
Facebook
Black
and
Fuse.
all that.
Yeah, that too.
But I tell them they should be on Black Fuse because they got
Yes.
better. They gonna meet me instead. They never gonna meet Mark Zuckerberg. Never gonna happen. They got better action than meet me. Just the truth.
That is.
Facts.
Right.
He has no desire to meet us.
Yeah.
Nada.
Yeah.
That's
You
exciting.
know, this is Black excellence. right here.
Brilliance and excellence.
Can we
Remember
clap it up for that? Can we
Right?
clap it up
Last
for
week we
that?
did Black Brilliance on here. We had those cats.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So I have a fun question before we close out because we've been kind of like, real in there, very business, very
Yeah.
serious. And we want our viewers to get to know the fun side of you, right? So here's a question for the panel. If Black Fuse was a person at a party, what kind of guest would Black Fuse be and why?
Black Fuse is a guest at the party.
At the party.
If we was
it's
a-
a person.
And how are you showing up as
Mhm.
in the room? if
How
you
do
will?
you show up in the room?
The highlight of the room.
Black Fuse is the highlight?
Yeah, the highlight of the room.
Okay.
If we walking in, we gonna be seen.
You
It is
seen?
the-
Yeah, we gonna be
Be-
seen.
The character from Martin, Jerome's in the house.
Right.
Jerome in the house.
Jerome's in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black Fuse in the
Showing up with
house.
lots of fun and comedy, lightheartedness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
All right. now.
Jew?
I know.
What was the question?
Exactly.
Black Fuse was what?
If Black Fuse was a person
Uh-huh.
and they showed up at a party,
uh-huh.
right? What type of person would they be? Who would they be? And why would they be that way?
We'll probably end up owning the party.
Basically.
It'd probably be our party.
House party.
House party.
It'd
Everybody
probably be
Be
our
out.
kid and
party.
play from house party.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
kid and play from house
Turn the whole
party?
house party out.
Yeah.
Just having a real good time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Having a
Everybody's
real
having a
good
good time though.
Everybody's having a
Yeah,
good time.
Everybody.
So
Hey,
it's
when
just
we
taking
get
care of
there,
everybody.
the party get bigger. That's all I can say.
When you get there, it's gonna grow.
It gets bigger. Once we
Okay.
get there, it's bigger.
So it's a party influencer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are the
Encourage
party,
people to
in a
party
sense.
harder.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know how your people stand on the wall?
Yeah,
Wasn't nobody on the wall in house party. Everybody was partying.
Off the wall. Remember that?
that's true. Everybody was partying.
Everybody was partying. The whole house. They didn't. It wasn't about who's on the wall. It was about everybody was partying.
Yeah.
I like that. Yes. So they would show up like kid and play. Everybody
Get it
is
in.
in there
Everybody.
getting in.
Mhm.
Getting it in, party.
That's true.
That's
Wasn't no
it.
need to go if you wasn't gonna party.
Yeah.
See, I was homie. I didn't even get to go to the party.
But now you get to party.
Yeah, now I get to. Remember, as a little kid, we get to go to the party. I ain't going to nobody's house party. That was
She
just not
said-
gonna happen. But anywho, nowadays you get to go out.
We're gonna have a house party. We're
You
gonna
have a house
reenact
party.
house party.
Reenact
Yeah.
house
I can go
party.
now, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Black Fuse house party.
That might be
Oh.
really fun.
Yeah.
That'd be a party theme.
A party theme. Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
You know you
Come
love
in
to
your
produce.
80s.
I love a good party, y'all.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. We gotta
Let me
put
put
that
me on the
together.
organizing team.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
And you on the collaboration team?
I
Party
am
planner.
a collaborator.
Yeah, let's
I am
do
a
it.
party planner.
Let's do
I
it.
love you.
All right. So final inspirations as to why folks should watch.
Yes.
Something new, creative, owned by us. So
Beautiful.
being supportive, inspired by what they see. What's
That's
coming, just
beautiful.
inspiration and opportunity is probably.
It's beautiful.
Come watch the In the Studio show, Black Fuse TV, talking to real people, real stories.
Yeah.
Catch me every Wednesday, 7 to 10, Black Fuse Radio 1000. Thursdays, catch me Throwback Thursdays, 7 to 10, Black Fuse Radio 1000. And it's just so much more to come. Movies and all that, man. You gonna just be seeing us all over TV.
All right. Now.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we bringing the streets to the TV. Every block in America, every place that you could think of, you know, send your content. We gonna definitely look at it and check it out. And if it's fly enough, we gonna put you on. And if you want to join the winning team, just holler. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And we're
Yeah.
on Black Fuse.
Yeah, definitely.
We are.
Yeah.
And also
Show.
support the other movies on there, the other people.
I do.
So we encouraging. No, we're not saying you
Oh,
don't,
okay.
but we're just trying to get people to support the other people
Absolutely.
as well,
I tell
even
people,
if we don't
everybody.
know them.
Support
Yeah.
is big.
So-
Support.
Support is
And it's free.
yeah.
It is free.
For now.
It is free to
It is
support.
free.
No, it is free to support
Yeah, I
though.
know.
Like, you
No,
know,
to support. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
You know what I mean?
You know,
To
we got-
oh
No,
man, I know who that
no,
person
no,
is. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for sure.
Yeah, you don't have to know
That's
them
all
to
I'm
support.
saying. Yeah.
No, but
People don't
I
wanna
was
do
really
that.
impressed.
Mm.
It's like you
That's
have what's
what-
trending and different genres
Mhm.
of things.
No, it's so
and
much
I,
fun.
You're gonna
I think
continue
it's
to
great.
work to upgrade. So
Yes.
Yeah.
like I said, it's a work in progress, but we not
It's
gonna.
yours.
Yeah, but there's content there, y'all. It's great
Mhm.
content.
Y'all
And-
content.
Yeah, our
Us.
content is there.
Us.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And I just love the
We're Black
clarity, and I
Fusers.
love, it's easy to use. I think we all got to go out and join and support it. Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, speaking of supported, we got to shout out Long Beach, got to shout out Las Vegas, New York.
New York.
Shout out all the content creators that we work with.
San Diego.
Shout out to everybody that's submitted their videos on there, from the podcast to the music videos and the short films. So pretty much, like I said, everybody that's on there, it's a support system. Support every last content creator and all the cities and states that's been tuned in and locked in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So all the people that supported so far, appreciate it. Thank you, and continue to
Love
support.
y'all. Facts.
Yes.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for joining us.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
for
me.
introducing
Thank
Black
you.
Fuse.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it. You guys want to come back again?
Definitely.
Give us some
Yeah.
updates?
Definitely. Y'all gonna come on my show next,
For
right?
sure.
I would love an
Now,
invitation.
don't forget,
Yeah, so
I
yeah.
might just have to crash the
The
party.
party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Well, you know,
Is
you're a
that
familiar
Lord?
face over
Oh
here.
my God.
Right? So yeah, so we're gonna definitely work that out. But yeah,
That would be
Okay.
lovely.
yeah,
Thank
definitely.
you so much.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much. Thank you guys for viewing, and we'll see you next week.
it. Woohoo! That's it.
Yeah.